All right, so my name is Yana, and we have a mic available if we need it, but you don't have to. We're going to present back our sharing, our art expressions. I believe there are 7 groups, and I've given you all numbers. So, does everybody know a number that they have? There's somebody in your group? Well, the first group is going to be this group that's already set up, and so I'll just help facilitate with the numbers, but we'll begin with this group, and you can talk about it.
Any voices from our group want to start?
They can do it up here, they'll be seen better.
Okay. So we originally had envisioned marching in and doing kind of a protest thing, and then we decided we just let the art speak for itself. But we have 3 pieces here, and I'll let the different members describe the work. I facilitated and helped draw, but these are their ideas.
One of the things that we talked about was utilizing local, accessible potential energy, and that could come in the form of teaching youth how to can food and utilize newspaper to wrap gifts, or grow community gardens, and the access to how compost is really energy, and how can we transform what we have that is local right here, and that it's not going to require bringing in products from far places.
Willie, would you like to describe this?
Okay, this is thinking 12 years from now. How do we get from now to 12 years from now? These are the kind of barricades that are set up to block us. And, oh, no problem. And the only way we can get from here to here, getting over these barricades, is to create a human crane with through voting and protest and hope to tear down this barrier and go to 12 years from now.
Hi. So 12 years from now, we want to see a world that's renewable. This is the sun, water, wind, and then new things that we don't know about yet that are renewable and sustainable. And right now, you know, we have the southern hemisphere. We could have all kinds of solar in Africa and South Asia, and wind and water where they're marked. And then we put some people in here and some shows where the energy can flow from the south, global south, to other places.
And I just want to say, in relationship to this blockade, my students that were supposed to attend this morning, that had agreed to attend, were blockaded from coming because the school system said, no, you need to be in a Regent Saturday school program. And so all my 9th graders are there, unfortunately, unable to come. But it's that kind of thinking that we've got to get past, right? That we've got to be thinking long-term, not just short-term. Great, thanks.
Number 2, make your way up,
Sign holders.
Oh wait, sorry, it looks like there's more drawing movement, so. There's more drawing. 1 point's good.
Yes.
Keep going.
One more drawing.
You can be on deck.
I think we're group 1B, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
1B.
So we were also a growing drawings group, and we decided to present our work as kind of a gallery. So we had a range of ideas. In the first one here there's a fire on the horizon, and all of the people of the world are going with buckets to put out the fire. An hourglass for the time. That's left, and time is of the essence. Here, there's a Chernobyl on one side of the scale and an Earth on the other side, and all of the people of the world holding it in balance. This image is of people people's heads and their brains are showing, because the idea is to combine all the people's brain power to make a large super brain or a supercomputer. This image is kind of a mandala, kind of an elemental meditation. And this drawing also is kind of a series of circles. It's kind of like a mandala also, elemental forces that need to be harnessed, and an earth that has a kind of hands of a clock on it. This image shows a box, and then outside the box, inside the box, are the 1% controlling the other 99%. The outside of the box is all the other possibilities that are possible. And I think this box was also the house on fire that Greta mentioned in the video. This image, and I hope you have time to look at this after to see them up close. It's sort of a wandering in line, like a journey through lines when it was made, and then going back and analyzing the pattern of the lines and labeling them. This image down here shows the now and then where we would like to be. And this image furthers that with all the technologies that are needed to solve the problems. And this final image shows a sequence of the earth being in distress and then saved.
Check 1, 2.
Oh, hi Anna. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing today?
Good. I just saw that cool poster about that symposium on sustainable development goals. I wish I'd known about it. I would have loved to attend.
Oh yeah, I'll give you some more information.
Oh, that's awesome. You were
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, I was there.
Cool.
Sustainable housing. That's what we're espousing. Equal education in every nation. Universal healthcare for our welfare. Equal pay. Make it happen today. Clean water for our daughters and our otters, animals. It's in their home as well. Extinction makes me mad as hell. Planets on fire, temps getting higher. Fewer guns. Let's rely on the sun. Don't build a wall. Give us food for all. Justice and peace.
Listen to my niece.
When I say decent, you say dignified. Decent. Dignified. Decent. Dignified. Decent.
Dignified.
They have no choice. Changing you to we is the only realistic path. Courage, courage, courage. We have a choice. Urgency, fear, sadness for people without food. We cannot book our tea time while the fire rages in our house. Courage, courage, courage. We have a choice.
Very inspiring sharing so far.
Wait a minute, we gotta have it. We were gonna put on this side and then have the circle over here. Oh, okay. Where are you gonna put it? Okay. You can do it. All right. This is called Changing Hearts at the Bus Stop. Oh, God. Boy, you know, signs like that just make me think of my grandchildren.
What? What's that sign about? What does that mean, our house is on fire?
You don't know what they're talking about?
No, what are they talking about?
Well, they're talking about the fact that the climate, you've heard about the climate crisis, that greenhouse gases and all that are making the, it's real, it's real. It's not funny, it's not something to,
I'm not saying it's funny, but you know, I don't know about any of that. And you know what?
no, listen, do you have
I'm
grandchildren? Do
working.
you have grandchildren?
No, I don't have grandchildren.
You have a child?
I'm gonna have grandchildren.
Disposable.
I wanna have grandchildren.
Disposable, everything is disposable. Diapers are disposable.
You know what a diaper genie is?
Diaper genie?
Yeah.
Oh, I want one of those.
You've seen one?
No, but a genie?
Oh, no. Not like in a magic thing. It's like my son and his wife, they have a diaper genie. They asked me to clean up their diaper genie after they left town. They forgot. And I went over there.
What does that have to do with that? They were,
She said diapers.
Disposable diapers? Don't you know about the animals? Plastic and the animals?
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the plastic. You see, the diaper genie, the diapers
it
are
solve
inside
it?
the plastic, and you pull them out, and they just keep going and going and going and going, and more diapers, more diapers, more diapers. And when you get it weighs a ton. It's the heaviest thing. I've taken out trash bags before, but this thing weighed a ton, and these diapers, they're never gonna see the light of day
They
again.
block up the sewer pipes.
wow.
I didn't
So
know
what,
that.
What do you wanna do, wash them all? Come on, you gotta be kidding.
You can wash diapers.
Throw them out. Throw them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I heard you could wash them.
Who wanna do that?
Well, I think one of the things that we're all here together.
So, oh, we can change it together. It's intersectional.
I think
I have to go
buy
in
a
the
diaper service.
You can on fire. The place is on fire.
I wondered I had a diaper service.
Every day.
Listen, it's all related. It's all related. Don't you They all are the same problem.
In my building.
And if it's all related, it's a whole lot easier to do something about it.
Number 5.
Hey, why have you kidnapped me from the room there? What do I have to do there? What did I do here? I'm a frog. Okay, now, I'm here now. Frogs are affected by the climate, but first, this is the group here I'm talking to, and first I want to talk to Janet. Janet, you talked in that room a lot about rich people. You don't like rich people or what? Tell me please, come on, what is the problem?
We just want our tadpoles to be able to grow up in a good world.
Oh, I love that. Great. That's fantastic. Anything more? You know, they sometimes buy nice exclusive things. Anything else about that? Okay, think around it.
You know that rainbow connection?
I love the rainbow. Frogs love rainbows. All right, great. Okay, now we get Glenn here. Oh, Glenn. Glenn was big on education, right? Glenn, you were big on education?
Research, resist, revolt.
But what does education do with that?
Research, figure it out.
Okay, good. No, I like that. There's something to it. Yeah, there is something good to it, right? Somebody right. All right, now we get Telemanos.
Yes, Mr. Frog.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Frog. I'm really exalted now. Okay, good. Well, what are you now? What are you? What's going on about it? You liked everything on this show. You liked everything on this show, didn't you?
Oh yeah, the show is great. You know, it's gonna save all the frogs out there, including you and all your friends.
Oh, right.
You get that?
Right. Okay. Now, actually, what do you want to do to change the world?
Change the world, we gotta educate and love.
Love?
Because the house has some fire! Some fire! Some fire! Some fire!
Oh no! Oh no!
Hi friends. So we were the skit / song group, but we only had time for one of them. So we've got the song of Puff the Dollar Dragon, which we will sing to you, and we have the words written down if you would like to sing with us.
We encourage you.
This is the chorus.
This is the chorus.
This is the chorus, and then each of us has a verse.
Yes.
So.
Are we ready? Here, let's put this so we all can. There we go. Okay. And.
Puff the Dollar Dragon, his American dream, hoodwinked us into buying into his self-serving scheme. But once our eyes were opened, we found different ways to rise and discovered cooperation to respond to all the cries.
With climate crisis pending, Puff said we'd all be fine. Oil is used for everything from gas to fishing line. The oceans got much rougher, so Puff rebuilt in the sand and also built a guarded tower upon the highest land.
Oh, Puff the Dollar Dragon and his American dream hoodwinked us into buying into his self-serving scheme. But once our eyes were opened, we found different ways to rise and discovered cooperation to respond to all the cries.
A big storm hit Puff's Island and knocked out all the power. People's homes were ruined. Puff was not safe in his tower. But up the hill some people shared their power from the sun. Suddenly Puff could see that they were sharing, they were one.
Oh, Puff the Dollar Dragon and his American dream hoodwinked us into buying into his self-serving scheme. But once our eyes were opened, we found different ways to rise and discovered cooperation to respond to all the cries.
One night he was sleeping, Gandhi came to him. He said, don't follow, I'm just lost, lead from love from within. He met the people gathered and found they could be friends, that working together and having fun could prevent disastrous ends.
Oh, Puff the Dollar Dragon and his American dream hoodwinked us into buying into his self-serving scheme. But once our eyes were opened, we found different ways to rise and discovered cooperation to respond to all the cries.
Organize the people, those who have and those do not, centering the voices of the ones who've been forgot, making decisions locally about issues that matter to us, builds our power, solidarity, and gets people on the bus.
Oh, Puff the Dollar Dragon and his American dream hoodwinked us into buying into his self-serving scheme. But once our eyes were opened, we found different ways to rise and discovered cooperation to respond to all the cries.
It's hard to tell how many groups, because there's so many groups. Because you guys were gonna go next. Did you just go? I've gotten lost. We're good. Sorry, me.
Good afternoon, everyone. So we had a great discussion. We discussed things from global human rights to 12 years, meaning 3 terms of presidential leadership, and the largest obstacle being greed. But however, we still feel that we can make change, and we have proof that we can do it because we've done it before. So the name of this piece is We Can Do It. Alright, we can do it, we can do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
We can do it, we can do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
Civil rights, women's suffrage.
Means we can do it.
Occupy, Black Lives Matter.
Means we can do it.
If we get on the same page, that's the Me Too movement. Gotta say that's pretty brave, that Me Too movement. 2030, that's 12 years to do what we doing, breaking the cycle of apathy.
We can do it.
No more cliques, intersectionality.
Yeah, we can do it.
Less fossil fuels to electric planes.
Yeah, we can do it.
Plans of action, forget the blame.
Yeah, we can do it.
In the original New Deal, Roosevelt had a pill, but Alexandria Cortez, transformation is real. We can do it, we can do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
We can do it, we can do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
Thank you.
Preparing for the march.
The Good Red Road is a Native American concept that says not to the extreme on this side or the extreme on that side, but come together and walk on the Good Red Road together. There it is.
All right.
All right.
Do you want to?
I've been imagining the moment when we would all be together in this room, and here it is. It's so beautiful. Everywhere I look, I see people I know. This is fabulous. It's going to take everybody walking out of here and continuing to think about what happened today, what you saw, what you experienced, and I hope with a sense that, yeah, maybe I can do something more than I thought I could. And if that happens, and who of course knows what the result will be, but how wonderful that will be, and how deeply I will feel rewarded by it, because, you know, I suppose maybe this is a moment, Emmy's here, but Emmy's always been saying, well, you should tell people how this got started, and maybe this is the moment.
Yes.
Well, as you all know, I've been a Quaker for now almost 3 decades, and one of the things that has come out of it for me is, I think, progressively a sort of clearer and quiet mind as time has gone on, and that's manifested itself in a sort of simpler sort of life, which has been consciously based on trying to use only my share of what resources are needed. But the point is, because my mind is, I think, receptive, when I receive a leading, which is, and for Quakers that means something that comes to you from somewhere else. We don't spend a lot of time wondering where or what, who sent it, but that you understand that it's hit you. You respond to it. And it was about 20 months ago now that I was musing to myself, well, what shall I do for my 85th birthday? Because a lot of you were present at that weird event for my 80th birthday, in which I and other people that I can see in this room danced and then we all danced together. And without really thinking, I wasn't thinking about it at the moment, when suddenly it came into my head, organize a conference responding to the question, what would it take to achieve a world where every human being could lead a decent and dignified life? And I don't know where that came from, because I hadn't been thinking about that before. But it has been an opportunity for these almost 2 years to really focus my energies on trying to understand, what does that question mean? And it's evolved, what's come out of, as I said, my earliest reaction was, well, I'll raise a whole lot of money and hire Joseph Stiglitz to come in here and give a speech about economics, global economics and global inequality. And it's evolved in a really beautiful way to what we've done today, which I think is so much more, how should we say it, organic, and so much more an expression of community than it would have been to us sitting and listening to some old white man tell us about how things should be done. So I'm just gonna, I think, say thank you all so deeply for coming today and enjoying it as much as I can tell you have enjoyed it, and that's the most fabulous birthday present you could ever possibly give to me. And I'm looking at the row where my daughters and granddaughters are sitting and say, especially you guys who've traveled from so far to be here, some of you, I'm so deeply grateful for that too. So thank you.
And there are treats in the cafeteria.
Now is the time to go back to the cafeteria and just have fun talking to each other.
Yeah, if you felt lunch was too short, now you can continue those conversations and find your new conversations. And yeah, thank you all for your time and your beauty and your imagination and your all your youth.
No better afternoon was possible.
Lend a hand, take a chance. Someone who needs help to send 1,000 sparks can make a flame go up in smoke. Let down your hair and don't forget all the problems we can help. And I've been trying to keep myself out of the water. We can live right if we want. Save the people, it's a start. We can light a fire in the dark. It's not that hard to build a home where we can stand strong. Yeah, we can stand strong. We can live right if we want. Save the people, it's a start. We can light a fire in the dark. It's not that hard to build a home where we can stand strong. Yeah, we can stand strong.